Hey folks, welcome in to a special edition of Professor Rusty's Workshop. Today it's going to be something a little different. Mrs. Rusty is going to make you show you how to make some hard candy, cinnamon hard candy. So we're going to let her take it away.
Hey y'all, it's Mrs. Rusty. I've come to make some hard candy with you. We're going to make cinnamon, hot cinnamon, hard candy. The ingredients you're going to need is sugar, light corn syrup, and water. You're going to need a stainless steel pan, stainless steel spoon, makes the leftovers come off a lot easier, and a candy thermometer. You can buy them cheap at the grocery store, you can get it at Amazon or Walmart, and of course heat. We're going to put everything, 2 cups of sugar, 2/3 of a cup of corn syrup. Use a rubber spatula so you get all your ingredient. And something to put sticky stuff in. And 3/4 of a cup of water.
Why did you raise the thermometer up?
It keeps it from, you keep the spoon from bumping into it. Until I get it all stirred together. It's a lumpy, gritty mess when you start. It looks like you might burn something, but you won't. When you get it all stirred together, it looks like sugar with water floating on top of it, but then you have to wait for it to get hot. When it starts to boil, there'll be texture changes, and I'm going to have him do freeze frames on the texture changes or close-ups on the texture changes so that you can see what it's going to look like, what to expect.
Is the candy ready yet?
Go on, get! This is what it looks like after you get it all smooth together. And there will be another texture change, probably in the next 10 minutes. Second texture change, it will come to a full rolling boil. Everything is all mixed together. Don't have to stir so much. And now you can put the thermometer back down, not touching the bottom of the pan. Don't leave your spoon in, you'll burn your fingers. Alright, it's going to take a little time for it to come from the full rolling boil to what I call the lava stage. It just slow bubbles, but it's really super thick.
Recording.
You can see the change start to happen. The boil will slow down and the liquid will start to get thick just below 250 degrees, and we're going to go to 300 degrees. Right at 250 degrees, this is what I consider the lava stage. Please be very careful with this. This is not like a water burn. This will stick to you and burn you for a long time. It is really bad. All right, we are up to 375 degrees.
270.
Excuse me. 275 degrees. We are really close to the 300 mark. The timing has changed because I'm used to using an electric stove, and I am actually using a butane stove at the time, and it is actually almost to 300 as we speak. Temperature does climb really quickly after about 275 degrees. It may turn a light amber color if you let it go too terrible much further. Turning off the burner so we don't burn ourselves. Red food coloring to your taste, whatever your preference. I like mine a little darker. You're supposed to use 1 dram or 3/4 of a teaspoon, but I like the cinnamon and I like it hot, so I'm going to use the whole teaspoon. Please do not do this in an enclosed space because it will smell up your entire house. Don't stick your face over it. Pan's hot.
You spray your other mold.
I know. If you're using molds, I just use vegetable oil cooking spray. And just give it a light coat.
You already sprayed the other
Like I said before, I prefer to use stainless because the leftovers will solidify and stick to the pan, but it's easy to get them out of there because you'll just wet it like you would with any other candy and just melt it right off. Smooth your molds out flat. Some of your spaces may not be filled quite completely, but that leaves you for taste testing samples. Be careful not to overrun your molds onto any surface that you don't want sticky forever. Once again, it is very hot. Do not get it stuck to your fingers. And now that the molds are filled, I'm going to leave it lay here and harden, and we will come back with what to do with it after it's set. All right, we are back after spending some time waiting for it to cool and solidify. With the mold, you're going to want to break the candy into the shapes. You don't have to break it all up. I just want it to be in small enough pieces that when I put it in the bag so that I can put the sugar on it, that it will fit in the bag and break all up. And this bag is just powdered sugar. We're going to coat them in powdered sugar. It keeps them from sticking to themselves. These little squares, it does take a little tiny bit to get some of them out. Once you get it all poured out of your molds into the bag with the powdered sugar, like I said, it's going to be kind of chunky. So you close the bag up and you roll it around and you break up the little pieces. If for some reason you do not have molds, that's quite all right. Use a sheet pan, pour it out, spray your sheet pan, pour it out flat, let it set. Once it's set, you want to lift it slightly and break it with the handle of a butter knife or something, small and blunt. That's all it really takes. It'll be little shards, but it'll still be rock candy. So once it gets coated in powdered sugar, you really don't want to keep all the powdered sugar on it. So you sift it off and you have small pieces. Put them in something separate so that you can share them or eat them or just store them for now.
Can I have candy?
Get,
Can I have
get! Lord, how do you people tolerate him? He's always into something. The recipe is actually on Laura Ann Oil's website. That's where most of my oils come from. You can buy them from other companies, but I find that these are the best tasting. The cherry, maybe I could use a little more flavor, but most places offer a little less flavor even. So I'm happy with this. All right, this about wraps it up. So if you enjoyed yourself, please like and subscribe, and have a good afternoon.